My name is Daniel Mah. I was born and raised in Torrance, California. The practice of martial arts fundamentally reshaped my life in that it let me know that pretty much anything's possible. I worked on Everything Everywhere All at Once during the pre-production primarily as a fight choreographer. As a member of Martial Club, we all came and pulled together a stunt team to choreograph the majority of the fight sequences that take place in the movie. I understand that everything happens in its time, especially if you believe in God who has everything planned out. You have to believe that He's got more perfectly mapped out than you do. I first started practicing martial arts when I was 13. If I had things my way, I would have started a lot sooner. I started practicing martial arts in order to better myself. As a child, I was very overweight and I lacked a lot of confidence. I got picked on, and I believed that if I practiced martial arts, I could be strong like Bruce Lee. I could stand up for myself, and I wanted to be in a position where I could defend myself and defend other people. So I first started practicing martial arts in this very building. This is Shaolin Temple Kung Fu School in Lomita, California. My parents initially told me that I was too slow to practice martial arts, but it could have also just been that they didn't have the money to pay for classes. But either way, I didn't get my chance to practice martial arts until I was in middle school. There's a lot of diversity here. There's a lot of Asian Americans here. But when I grew up, there was a certain prejudice and a certain racism that I felt around me. Some of it was overt and some of it was a little more subtle. But definitely kids let me know that I was different from them. So like I went to a school, it had a decent amount of Asian students, but I would say the majority was still Caucasian. And at the time, attitudes towards people who weren't white weren't the greatest. My time in martial arts has taught me that if you present yourself without confidence, then people naturally prey on those people. If you carry yourself in a way that isn't sure of yourself, then there are people out there who will try to take advantage of that. I got the impression from an early age that I wasn't supposed to be here. You know, it was actually communicated to me, either subtly or directly, that I was an accident. And I realized, even though I was a kid and didn't have the capacity to fully absorb that sense of I'm not supposed to be here, or I'm taking somebody else's place in this world, weighed on me. I grew up not speaking Chinese very well. I still don't speak Chinese very well now. But I practice martial arts, and if I can't be fluent in the language of Chinese, then at least I can be fluent in Chinese martial arts and feel like I'm doing my heritage justice. As a filmmaker, I've had the opportunity to act, I've had the opportunity to choreograph, and I've even had the opportunity to screenwrite. And that being said, I think my goal is to be able to tell stories however I can. And it just happens to be that film is the medium that's fallen into my lap. Kung Fu means the ability to achieve a difficult task. Not everybody needs to practice martial arts, but everybody needs Kung Fu, because I think everyone should work to contribute to the world, to make this world a slightly better place. I think through the practice of martial arts, I've been able to see what's true and what's not true. You know, I have been able to learn that I'm not that worthless. And maybe I think that's true even before I started practicing martial arts. But through martial arts, I'm able to see it a little more clearly.